Each open poster is assigned a special time loop with the ability to change the speed. Select the layer and press U. You will see two keys. The last key shows the animation cycle time. Moving these keys does not affect anything. The animation will start from the first key. See these keys as a cycle time indicator. You do not need to delete these keys. In this poster, the animation cycle is 3 seconds. Most posters have an animation cycle of 6 seconds, or a multiple of 3 seconds. But there are exceptions. For example, there are complex posters that are too heavy to render, where I have shortened the animation loop as much as possible. There are also posters longer than 6 seconds, because for them the animation will look better with just such a loop. You will also see that the time loop expression has been assigned. This is not quite the usual expression that everyone is used to. This removes the last frame and assigns the controller to change the speed. That is why all posters can be infinitely stretched on the timeline and the speed can be changed. To change the speed, select the layer and open Effect Controls. The real speed is now set, it is equal to 1. If you want to make the speed faster, set the value to more than 1. For example, if you put 2, then the speed will be twice as fast. If you put 20, the speed will be 20 times faster. To make it slower, set the value to less than 1. For example, if you put 0.5, then the speed will be twice as slow. If you set it to 0.1, the speed will be 10 times slower. If you put 0, then the speed will be 0. After Effects does not play negative values for looping animation. But in the toolbar you can see 4 controllers for changing the playback time. How to work with them, you ask? The fact is that the Atom X panel is universal, and a lot of other projects work with it, where there is no looping animation or timing in and out is already pre-installed. This project is special because the animation is looped and not all of these controllers are needed for this project. Please do not use these controllers for this package. But I will tell you why these controllers exist. The first time loop controller. This controller will set the default time loop for the layer. But it will differ from the extended time loop, which is already there by default, since it does not have a speed change slider. If you click on it, then your slider will no longer work, since the standard time loop was applied. There will be just a cycle without changing the speed. Second time stretch controller. This controller stretches the animation time. The more the composition is stretched, the slower the animation will be. This controller can be useful if you are making a short GIF animation from multiple posters. For example, in one poster the timing is 5 seconds, and in the other 6 seconds, or a multiple of 6. Change the composition time to 6 seconds. And apply a time stretch to the 5-second poster. Stretch it to the full length of the timeline and see what happens. To render a short poster correctly, check out the How to Render Single Poster tutorial. Third, controller timing in and out. Typically, this timing is set where there is the start of the animation and the end of the animation. For example, in projects with titles or slideshows. This project is seamless and has no beginning or end. The fourth controller is time reverse. If you apply it, the animation will play in the opposite direction. But this will remove the animation loop. After Effects is not able to correctly replay the loop in reverse. For comfortable work, you just need the time loop already set by default with the ability to change the animation speed.